That be him when you hear that loud gun on New Year's Eve. Yeah. Oh, he got a big gun. He got a big gun. He be letting loose on New Year's Eve and 4th of July. His mama, his brother killed his mom, so I don't know who this boy is. Like that. Yeah, he had the gun. He was waving the gun saying, my brother killed my mama. So mama ran in the house and locked the door.
It was a violent Sunday across Mobile County with 2 deadly shootings, 3 people dead. First in Pritchard, the Mobile County Sheriff's Office responded to an early morning shooting, leaving 1 man dead. In Mobile, a double homicide. Police responded to a home on Ross Street where 2 people were found shot to death.
Well, I don't know what happened for real. I know we heard the gunshot. My people called the police. We chilling out there barbecuing. I think I heard about 2 of them boys though, about 2 people.
Thought it was fireworks, but it's too early for 4th of July, so.
YouTube, town family, YouTube, town family, YouTube, town family, what's the biz? No! Hey! God damn! Keep that same energy over there. This man shot him on live. Time out. Hey, time out. Now y'all want to say what up. After I blow up. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Todd-Town. Another one. You know, I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. Another one, Todd-Town. You know, hey man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in to Todd-Town. And like I always say, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So you already know how I go. Peace. Yeah. Whoa.
What you would do if you get a call that your mother haven't showed up for work? You know something inside you don't feel right, and you the emergency contact, so you know this a real emergency. So you stopped everything you was doing and take it upon yourself to go visit your mother at her house and try to confirm that everything is okay, rightfully so. But in the meantime, your mother's still not answering the phone. You calling, family members, even a job. But you also got a younger sibling who's also not answering, but he lived with your mother. So now your adrenaline is going crazy. Because as you try to get to this scene, you can't help but assume the worst. Only for you to walk inside your mother's home to find her stretched out on the floor while your younger sibling is pacing back and forth. Fam, at that very moment, what would you do? It's probably easier said than done, huh? Well, unfortunately for a young man who we'll later discuss, this real life. Not to mention this took place less than 24 hours of me doing this video. And hopefully by the time we finish this video, you'll find out what this young man did after having that situation put in front of him, and possibly why. Not to mention take a look at who involved. I mean, we all react different, but let's be real for a second, fam. Certain actions don't even need an explanation, and I'm sure some of us will agree that this is possibly one of them. But nonetheless, as we go over this video, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Today we visit a place where just last week they went viral for an unfortunate situation that happened at a small theater venue. Now we covered that story. I'll leave the link in the bio if you guys want to check it out. You see, a local dad from Mobile, Alabama, where we headed to today, was gunned down in front of his daughter. It was at his daughter's dance recital. Not to mention the victim happens to know the suspect. Turns out it was his baby mother's new boyfriend.
10 years old, 7th grader. Let's go. Go, my ball, fool. Go, man.
Fall to Marcus Sanders, and that's why he's being charged with capital murder.
New at 5, a major development in a story we've been covering since Sunday. The man accused in the deadly Sanger Theater shooting now charged with capital murder.
The Mobile
second victim. DA Blackwood says the newly filed capital murder charge applies because the shooting happened in front of Williams' child. The fact that it happened during a dance recital makes it all the worse, he says.
Who was caught up with a witness who says her son told her to get down.
We heard a shoe, and my son said, "Mama, get down on the floor." And that's what I did, because I'm thinking that it was part of the performance. And lo and behold, when my son told me, he said, "Get down on the floor, Mama," and I got down on the floor.
Fast forward 6 days later, Sunday, June 8th, 2025, Tracy Laverne McDuffie had drew concerns from her job after not showing up for her shift over the weekend and not calling in. People who knew Miss Tracy knew that wasn't like her. Miss Tracy was a loving mom of 2. Her oldest was a son who went by the name of Brent, 25 years old, and her youngest was a young man who went by the name of Brandon, 21 years old. Miss Tracy loved shoes, and she loved being a mom. Miss Tracy lived on Raw Street in Mobile, Alabama. Her youngest son Brandon also lived with her. Now the oldest was Brent. He loved making music, and it wasn't just rapping. He even liked making instrumental. Brent lived about 20 minutes away from his mom. Sunday, June 8th, 2025, before pulling up to his mom's house, Brent stopped at a local gas station and talked to a childhood friend and discussed their music aspirations. But an hour later, Brent didn't realize that his worst dreams would come true. At around 12:43 p.m., on the 2100 block of Raw Street, Brent would come inside his mom's home that was passed down to his mother by his grandmother by a woman named Miss Anna Mae, who was the neighborhood candy lady. And in that very same house that he grew up in, his mom was laying lifeless while on the floor, when suddenly Brent would get into a shootout with his brother after realizing he was the perpetrator who pulled the trigger on their mother. Now at this moment, it's not clear who allegedly pulled the first shot, but it was clear that shortly after Brent had ran outside and yelled to the neighbors that his brother had killed his mom. The neighbors heard gunshots, some ran inside their homes, some pulled up chairs, and some started to record.
The one that did it, they say his...
Well, they really had chairs
He
pulled
the
up.
one that did it, say his brother did it, the little boy.
That camera quality is horrible. Who's ever recorded?
Black, yeah.
Like some, they on some 2004 type shit, boy.
What he did? Say he didn't do it, his brother did, the other one.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Imagine that, man. Like, what would you do?
It's the weird looking one. It's the weird.
She said the weird looking.
He in the house, so he just shot his mom, killed his mama here in the house. He always had that hood on, looking crazy.
Yeah, he must have had
Not him, the other one.
some type of mental or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they describing him like he crazy. Imagine that, man.
Oh my gosh, she didn't have to work. This is too much, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Well, how did they find out? Is JD on there? That look, no, I think JD. Yeah, that's what he was saying. He weird. He be shooting that gun like crazy during New Year's Eve. Yeah, look, big gun, that little one. Well, that's the little one there. No, that ain't the little. That's the oldest one. He don't never live over there. Yeah, he don't live there. That the oldest one don't live there. Well, y'all heard the shot? Mama, you heard the shot?
That's the best focus angle right there. You can't move with that camera. That's as clear as it's gonna get.
Oh, he'd have killed that lady.
Maybe it's a reception problem or something. Maybe they live.
I bet he came home to visit because he don't even live down here. No, she wasn't sick. He shot her. He killed her.
But she must have been sick for not to be in that work.
No, he already killed the male. She probably been in the house for 2 days or something. He been killed her. The brother, the one right there, he don't even live there. He don't live there.
I know
he probably came there to visit and seen that his mom was in the house dead.
Yeah, the younger brother must have had some type of mental issue or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like unknown. Oh no,
so
man,
somebody now
crazy.
still alive because they got the kid. They got some type of kid or something. Like,
It had to be the young
kinda
brother.
Dark, and he always have a black hood on. He always wear all black. He real small and short. Yeah. No, that was he had the gun. He was running in the street saying, "Oh man, my brother done shot my mama. He done killed my mama." That's the one that they got in the car. I guess the other no.
The killer. He gone. The killer.
Also, I guess he shot at the other brother. That's the good brother right there. He the good one. He don't live there. But the bad one, crazy, kind of weird. Yeah.
That must be the son. That must be the son Cardi that's there.
One of them, his car. I don't know which one it is. With the weird one, he don't have a car. Yeah.
And this motherfucker here get the shooting.
Yeah, because he was in the street like that waiting. Oh man, he done killed my mama like that. So, my mama got scared and ran in the house.
Let me see.
I hope he ain't in the house dead. Oh, the big dude with the gray truck. What?
They were just in Biloxi yesterday.
Yeah.
Who is going on? Who the little boy is?
He real weird. He short-lived, always have one on a black hoodie. Even when it's hot, real hot. He got a black hoodie walking around. He wear a black hoodie. And anytime he walk with that black hoodie, he take that hood off when he get on that porch, take that hood off and put that gun on. Yep, every day.
Who trying to get in now? Oh no, you in jail. They ain't going for that.
Okay. They ain't going for that now. They said, I guess after he killed his mama, him and the other brother had a shootout. Yeah. King, you can't hear me? Hello. Kenya. Is that 2 guns? It look like 2 guns. That's what he said. The little one did.
Like one got an extendo on it.
Over here on Ross to the report of homicide. When we got here, we discovered that there are 2 deceased. I don't have much to offer you at this point. It's very early in the stage. We do know that it will be domestic related. We don't have any names or ages at this point. As you can see, my investigators are on the scene working it as we speak.
Can we confirm if they were male or female?
I can't confirm that for you as of yet. They're still working the case, but it will be domestic related.
And I know we were just talking about this again with the gun violence.
The gun violence and the domestic violence. It's senseless. The domestic violence is really driving violent crime, and it's sad, but in this situation it appears to be, once again, domestic violence.
And I know this was all throughout Mobile and different areas that didn't involve MPD, but there's been just so much violence, especially this past week, coming after the Sanger Theater shooting.
Right, and that's why we continue to preach, please have conflict resolution skills, learn to walk away, live to see tomorrow. Call us to solve your problems if you can't solve them. But oftentimes things like this, such as this, happen inside the home, and it's not preventable, unfortunately, unless you give us a call and let us intervene into your situation. Okay, thank you. Sorry I don't have more for you tonight.
Crazy, man.
Now that live was an hour plus long. I didn't want to drag it out. And before we continue,
it was
Ms.
alive.
Tracy,
Okay.
I want to say rest in peace. A love and condolences to your family. Now, fam, we may never truly know the motive, but nonetheless, do it matter? A young man decided to take his own mother's life. Nothing can justify that. And then the older brother, he allegedly had took matters in his own hands. Did it cost his life? I pray it didn't. But I want to ask you this, as we said at the very beginning. If you was in that older brother's shoe, what would you do? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Senseless, man. Crazy. You know, we got family killing family, you know, spouse killing spouse, friends killing friends. I mean, this is some crazy times we live in, you know. I honestly don't know what to say. To be honest, it seems like the younger brother may have had an undiagnosed mental problem. Just from hearing the neighbors and describing his actions just throughout every day through the neighborhood, it just seemed like he was unfit, you know what I mean? Walk around with I'm not gonna say too much with the hoodie thing, because I mean, I do that like year round, bro. Like, I wear hoodies and jackets here. It don't matter what the weather is, I'll be in a hoodie. That's just how I rock. So I can't say too much on that, but the gun always out. They say he would just sit on the porch and just take the gun out. That's kind of not normal, you know what I mean? So, and then you know what I mean, it just seemed like he was unhinged. I don't know, it seemed like he may have had, and then for the brother to just come up on the scene and instantly defend his mother, like, it seemed like he probably already knew, you know what I mean? That's his brother. I want to know more. Like, it's not enough. I thought I was gonna hear a reason why, you know. Honestly, I thought I would hear the reason why, but I mean, it didn't leave with too much. But I don't fault the older brother. It's like I said, it seemed like he know more. You know, he probably know about his little brother, know what what's up here, and what, you know, why it took place and why he had to defend his mom like that. Unfortunate event. RP to both of them. You know, hopefully the brother can get some type of granted, you know, a release just based off of, like, you know, maybe like a self-defense. I don't know how they're gonna look at that, because they said, just from what I'm hearing, it seems like the mom may have been past maybe a whole day or two, because she didn't show up to work. So if you got the older brother coming in and walking on the scene, he said it seemed like the brother was pacing back and forth. Now, you gotta understand how that could have went down. Nobody else is in the house. You get what I'm saying? You could try to claim self-defense, like, hey, when I walked in, my little brother tried to take me out too, and I seen my mom on there, you know. Because if he paint the picture of him just walking in there, seeing his mom, and then just spazzing because he know his brother didn't kill her, that's murder. You know what I mean? So he's gonna get locked up. But if it was painted in a way where, you know, the little brother was almost trying to take him out as well, just like what he did to the mom, then it'll be more self-defense for both ends. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's kind of interested to see how that one's gonna play out. But man, like I say, man, it's crazy times right now. Just gotta stay, you know, manifested up, stay out the way, man. And like I say, man, RP to them, and hopefully justice will be served in the right way. And man, y'all already know how I go, man. I'm checking out. Peace. Yeah. Whoa.